Alright, let us start with this another video, and today in this video I want to talk about being a digital nomad. Now I'm making this video because my life is very much around it. Back in India, when I completed my engineering, the only people whom I used to look at were the digital nomads who were making money by traveling around the world, by making content, by writing blogs and by making videos, and those were the only things of interest to me. And I'll be very honest, I did not do any major job after completing my engineering in electronics and telecommunications back in India. But I was making my own videos, I was making my own content, I was being a content creator. I was writing blogs full time on my website, that was hipu.com. And after some time I realized that I wanted to move away to Canada, and that is the only time where I'm working in Canada so that I can progress towards citizenship in this country. But my only goal over here is that how I can make money, how I can grow myself as a person in Canada, and at the same time I can travel around the world, I can share my experiences and bring those experiences to everyone, including you. Now, being a digital nomad is a very different topic than being a remote worker, and I work as remote position in OpenText, that is an IT company in Canada, and that is not being a digital nomad. A digital nomad is someone who works on his own terms and conditions and who is not location bound. Now, what is a location bound job? For all those people who do not know about it, location bound jobs are the ones where you need to be at a particular location in order to complete that task. For example, if you're working as a carpenter, if you're working as an electrician, or if you're working as a plumber, in all those jobs you need to be at a particular location, and that does not define what is a digital nomad. Sure, if you have some skills and if a particular country or if a particular location allows you to practice your skill, then hey, you are called as a digital nomad. But basically it is something where you can work from anywhere around the world without any restrictions from the employer or any restrictions about that particular task or the particular job from the country's side. For example, if you live in Canada, you cannot practice carpentry, you cannot practice electrician, and you cannot practice plumber because the rules and regulations of Canada does not allow you to do it if you do not have a particular certification. But hey, we are talking about a particular employer. If you are in Canada and if you are still practicing these jobs, you are still eligible to be called as a digital nomad because you are not working as an employer and you're working on your own set of rules and regulations, and you can travel around in any part of the country in order to perform that job, and even outside the country. So that is being a digital nomad. Now, a lot of people in this year, they want to start their own business and they want to be digital nomads, and I have some numbers from the year 2022. According to a study that was conducted by MBO partners in collaboration with the State of Independent Research Firm, it was found that 16.9 million American workers are described as digital nomads at present, and that is a staggering number. I know a lot of it is because of the COVID thing, and a lot of people, after working in the remote locations, they wanted to shift their career, they wanted to share their skills and become a digital nomad. Now, you have looked at the numbers, and the question is that how can you become a digital nomad, and what is the best stream for you if you want to start today. Now, I want to categorize this thing into two different parts, that is being an entrepreneur and being a freelancer. Now, being an entrepreneur is a very different path than being a freelancer. That is something that I would discuss in some another video. But becoming an entrepreneur, it will take a lot of time, and it is not an easy and quick process, but it is a process which will allow you to make money over the night. And this is something that I always suggest, is that start with freelancing, do some funneling and start earning some money so that you can put that money into entrepreneurship and you can make the money overnight. So this is the path that I always tell people to follow. But hey, if you want to start as an entrepreneur, if you have a very good business idea, and if you know that you can give about 2 to 3 years in developing a plan, building the thing, and building something that is valuable and that people would want to buy, then I would say if you want to become a digital nomad, if you want to work on your own terms and conditions, you can do a small startup and be an entrepreneur. But hey, if you are like me and if you want to do freelancing, then I have a lot of options for you. The number one option is something that is very obvious, to become a content creator. And this one over here, trust me, it is one of the most difficult paths to follow. I have some statistics in here. And according to Fortune, 96.5% of all those trying to become YouTubers won't make enough money of advertising to crack the US poverty line. And this was an article that was published by Fortune, and a lot of people trust them, and I trust them too. So not a lot of people who want to be a content creator would be succeeded in that path, and those people would not be able to make enough money to survive and thrive and to keep that business growing. So this is something that will take a lot of time, and with time you need to build upon your platform. For example, if you have become a successful TikToker and if you have become a successful YouTuber, what you would need to do is that you would need to work on yourself with time and improve and grow. You need to put some money into the business so that in some time the business is profitable and it is giving profit year over year and year. So this thing over here, it is a difficult path and it will not make you money over the night. Now the second thing is something which is very interesting and something which is common among the youngsters. A lot of people in this day and time, they know what is SEO, and a lot of people are working as being an SEO specialist. For example, I have a friend of mine who is just at his age of 21, and you know what, he is making a lot of money being an SEO specialist. He works from India, but his clients are from UK and USA. And for his age, he is making about 48,000 US dollars just by working as an SEO specialist on Fiverr.com. And I know it is very difficult to start with this because getting your first project on Fiverr.com is very difficult. But hey, it is the rule of thumb. Once you get your first project and the end consumer is happy with what you have developed, these people will hire you again and again, and you will get a lot of referrals. And this is from where you can start a successful business as being a freelancer. I know Fiverr.com, freelancer.com and Upwork.com are very saturated at this point. So what I really recommend is that you start doing your own work, make your own website. Start targeting people who are content creators. For example, I'm making a YouTube channel and I do not know how to grow it. Now, you being an SEO specialist, you can come to me, you can quote me your services, you can give me a free trial and make me believe in you. All you need to have is good communication skills and good writing skills so that we both can go front and back, and I am confident in your work and I know what you are saying or what I am saying is deliverable. So that is something that you need to keep in mind. You need to have good communication skills in order to get that trust, in order to get that customer, and a lot many of them after that. So being an SEO specialist is something that you can do. Now the third thing that I want to talk about is being a blogger. I know it is similar to being a content creator, but a lot of people, when they used to think about being a digital nomad 5 years back, they used to think it about as being a content writer because it looks to be very cool in some ways, as you can sit in different cafes around the world just writing the content about the world, how the world is progressing. Might be you are making a digital technical blog, might be it is a travel blog, might be it is a food blog where you have a facility to go anywhere in the world and create your content and show that to the general public. So blogging is something, if you're good at it, if you know your content, if you know your niche, and if you know how to reach the people by writing some good content, this thing is something that will make you a lot of money. I write a tech blog, and trust me, if you are making those technical blogs and over the years you're working on it, it can make you around 5,000 to 6,000 and even more by just writing the blogs. And if people are sponsoring you, you can sign the embargo units, you can showcase those things and include those things into your blogs and earn some extra money through funneling. So this is something that you can do as well if you want to start your career as a digital nomad in the year 2023. Now the fourth thing is also something that is very close to me. Being a programmer, being a coder, being a website developer, or a WordPress developer or whatsoever term that you want to give it to. Now coding is something that is not very necessary that you want to have those skills only to work for a specific company. If you are a good coder, if you can write your own APIs, if you can make some general WordPress websites, if you can make your own plugins, and you know, everything is possible with the help of ChatGPT in order to push you towards this direction these days. So if you can do all those things, you can become a freelance coder, and you do not even need to be on fiverr.com or freelancer.com and all the other websites. All you need to do is that you need to create your own website, you need to showcase your work, you need to showcase your work on github.com. Another thing, if you're good at wedding photography or if you're good at photography in general, you can sell your services and you can post those jobs online on Facebook Marketplace and all the other marketplaces that you have online or offline, a word of mouth or anything. You can sell your service as being a photographer and you can make some good amount of cash by doing so. I've seen a lot of people earning money with photography. There are a lot of websites these days who pay you for the photographs that are taken by you. And trust me, if you are a photographer, you can use those skills in order to gain some handsome amount of money, about $50,000 to $60,000 a year. Now, you know, the possibilities are real and the possibilities are a lot more than all those things which I am telling you. All you need to have is that you need to have those skills. I don't say if you want to be a digital nomad, just leave your job. All you need to do is that you need to start practicing your trade alongside with your job. I do the same. I'm making YouTube videos right now. I'm bringing this content to you. At the same time, I'm working as a full-time tech analyst. I know this thing needs a lot of time, maybe 2 years, maybe 3 years, maybe 4 years to grow to its full potential, but I can practice this thing alongside until I am an independent content creator and I do not need to work in a location bound job. And even though if you are leaving a job, I have seen a lot of people who leave their job and who use their skill set to make videos about it on YouTube. You know, if you work with Amazon and the product that you're working on is the AWS services. Now, I know a lot of people would want the same job and they would want to learn about AWS, how to get into Amazon, what are the general steps and how to prepare. So you can start a YouTube channel and showcasing your experience and your skills that you gained in the particular job. So all the skills that you gain, you can use those skills and put it towards content creation, and it is a similar thing all over the place. If you have some skill, you can use that skill in general life to do and pursue your passion and become a digital nomad. And now for those people who do not have enough skill, I want to make one thing clear. I would say just avoid those videos on YouTube who say the same, because there is no job in the world that can earn some money without having some skills. What I would prefer is that go to websites like udemy.com, skillshare.com, coursera.com and earn some skills from there. The courses are very cheap and it takes about 2 to 3 months to learn some skills and put it towards freelancing work. I think, you know, you need 2 to 3 courses combined, like some courses for marketing, some courses for coding. Combine both of them together and put yourself towards any platform that you want to use to be a digital nomad. So that was me, Anshul, talking about being a digital nomad. If you like this video, do let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. That was me, Anshul. Thanks for watching and I will see you guys in the next one.